All right, people, I got a dating story for you. And you're going to tell me if they're the one or maybe not. All right? So, I'm 37, I'm single, I got things figured out. My life is actually in good shape. But I'm missing one thing. I need someone to love. Right? I want to share it with somebody. But I work alone or with a couple of guys, and so I don't meet people that often. And my sister goes, well, why don't you sign up for Plenty of Fish? You know, I had an account there for an hour, and I got 1,000 messages. She put a picture of her ear and 2 words, and it was just dicks everywhere. Stop it! And so she had to turn it off. And I go, geez, really? I just need like 2. She's like, oh, you'll get plenty. Okay. So I go back home, and I open up Plenty of Fish, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, all right, I'm like a Scottsdale 2 or a Sun City 10. So I'm gonna list out my specs. I think I got some stuff going for me. So I got a strong career, multi-talented family man, 5'7", no debt. Now to me that sounds pretty good, but according to the internet, that's fucking horrible. All right? So it's kind of like Plenty of Fish's algorithm saw me and went, kill yourself. No. That is a genetic dead end. No one's gonna see this guy's profile. But I didn't know that at the time, but they think it's better to be 6'2" with AIDS than 5'7" with no problems. So I filled out the whole thing and I go, this will be fine. You know, my sister says it's good. And so I'm gonna message 5 girls at a time. I'm gonna read their profile, find something interesting, and start a conversation based on that, right? And I'm not hitting up knockouts, okay? I know what I look like. So I'm looking for like a solid 6 who probably smells good and seems to give a shit. Like that's all I'm looking for. Did you take a shower today? Yeah? I love you, you're the one. It's that easy, I need one of those, okay? And so I send out 5 messages a night for a week, nothing, 0. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm 0 for 100. And I'm going, I didn't realize how ugly I was. Like, no one will ever love me. And so now it's a full month goes by and I got no messages. And I'm ready to just delete my profile. And boop, I get 1 message. And I click on it. And it's a little blonde girl named Katie. And this girl was funny as shit. Like we got along with no problems. We're talking back and forth for a few nights. She gives me her phone number. I didn't even have to ask. And I tried to call her, but she didn't answer, but she would text me right back. And so we're texting back and forth for a week, and she goes, Andrew, I would love to meet you. Why don't we go to this bar that's between us? It's chill, you'll like it. Meet me there at 8. And I go, okay. So I shit shower, get a haircut, and I'm there 5 minutes early, okay? And you know, it's a mellow bar. There's people here, but I just walk up to the bartender, and I go, all right, give me a Manhattan. And that's heavy for me, but I'm nervous, right? And 8:15 rolls around. No Katie. 8:30, I finish my second Manhattan. Nobody even vaguely resembling a little blonde girl named Katie. And so 8:45, she's not answering. I look at the bartender, he looks at me and I go, she's not coming. You know, but at least I'm out of the house, right? So I go to close my tab, and a big hand lands on my shoulder. Huge black guy. Like he plays for the Cardinals, or I'm about to get bounced out of here, right? So like, yeah? Hey, you Andrew? Yeah? I'm Katie, dog. Well, what do you want to eat? I mean, fuck it, we're here, all right, you know? Well, the burgers is good. So he bought us each a cheeseburger, and then he bought me 4 Long Beaches. I don't even drink those, but they're free, so I'm pounding them down. And we're shooting pool, laughing. This guy was cool as shit. He said I was handsome. Handsome? And then he got the door for me. A what? And then bartender's like, last call, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm outside with my date, and I go, DeMarcus, I had a great time. And he goes, well, I had a good time too. And I said, well, and thanks for not raping me, you know? Because, I mean, I'd fight you, but you'd get it in eventually. He goes, yeah, well, I probably would, you know. But then I said, but also, DeMarcus, like, I don't mean rude, but I thought you were going to be a little blonde girl. Not that you have to be blonde, but you do have to be a girl for me. And he goes, yeah, I understand. You just seemed open-minded, and I was scared that you wouldn't want to see me if you knew who I was. And I go, well, it's okay, I understand, but yeah, I don't think I'll slip that far, DeMarcus, but I appreciate it. I had a really good time. He goes, I had a good time too. So I gave him a hug, and then I left. So he paid for everything. I didn't spend a dime, I had a great time, and I didn't put out at all. So I was the hot chick for the night, man. I felt great. But yeah, I promptly went home and deleted Plenty of Fish. So we're down to random chance. So if you're a solid 6 who probably smells good and seems to give a shit, we'll meet up after the show, we'll get drinks somewhere else, and then you don't have to put out, but maybe it'll be a good story. All right, I'm Andrew, thank you for your time.